What does NEP means to Indian youth? NEP refers to National Education Policy which was started in 2020 in India. This policy aims to bring change in country's educational system right from school to higher level education. The NEP has several implications for Indian youth such as holistic development, skill development, technical knowledge and global exposure. This provides opportunities for Indian youth to contribute in scientific advancements and technical innovations.
What does NEP mean to India's youth? The NEP refers to National Education Policy that was unveiled by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi that promises to unlock the potential of India's youth population. This will also address the major shortcomings of the existing education policy and will also help to create an education model that will help the youth students to develop their social skills and well-known personalities. The NEP also completely overhauls the existing Indian education policy ecosystem. Thank you.
Importance of having flexibility to choose subjects based on their interest. So the answer to this question is having flexibility to choose subjects based on their interest is very important in this changing generation, as the youth now have very eccentric interests which could lead in nation's development in very different ways. When they have the flexibility to choose subjects based on their interest, which will make them motivated to learn or explore other things which will lead them in their academics. By choosing the subjects on their interest, they could have an individuality of their own by exploring and analyzing their interest in the surroundings. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Prachi Vinod Kumawat and I am a student of physiotherapy first year from Parul Institute of Physiotherapy and Research. So I chose a question which is, how have you benefited from digital learning through online learning platform like Swayam or NPTEL? So to know the answer of this question, we should know what is NPTEL. It is a national program on technology enhanced research. It is a quality Indian e-learning platform for university level science, technology, engineering, mathematics, STEM subjects. It is jointly developed by Indian Institute of Technology and Indian Institute of Science. IIT Madras machine learning courses are considered to be one of the best online sources for learning machines. One of the best benefits of NPTEL is comprehensive covering of a wide range of topic machine e-learning and is taught by well-known experts in the field, and this was all about my answer. Thank you.
How important is it for students to have flexibility to choose subjects based on their interest?
I choose a question which is how important it is for students to have flexibility to choose subjects based on their interest. Flexible education enables learning to move within across education, training and employment. Flexibility means that young people along to suit their interests.
My name is Vidhu Patel. I am physiotherapy student from Parul University. The new education policy, sometimes called the NEP education system, provides a comprehensive framework for education at all levels, from preschool to higher education and forestry, vocational training and skilling both in urban and rural India. This policy is aligned with the 2030 agenda, which aims to transform India's education system and make the country a global knowledge superpower. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all. My name is Akhil Shaji. I am from Parul University of Social Work. My topic is about what is NEP mean for Indian youth. The new education policy NEP 2022 unveiled by the India's Narendra Modi government this week promises to unlock the potential of India's young population by arming them with the qualification and skills which are essential to address the technological, sociological and leadership issues that Indian and global business will face in the decades to come. By allowing leading foreign universities to set up campuses in India, the policy raises the bar for quality education in India and also ensures that Indian youth have various avenues to upskill and train themselves for job and vocations in India. Thank you.
Hello friends, myself Dhruvi Pandya from Parul Institute of Social Work. My question is, what does NEP means for India's youth? NEP stands for National Education Policy. NEP is a great opportunity for India's youth to get a better education and prepare for their future.
Hello, My name is Shuvraj Deshmukh. I am a student of Parul University BIPTR Bachelor of Physiotherapy. I have chosen the question, what does NEP mean for India youth? What NEP means for the youth of India, inner skills and latent qualities of youth, the organization that evaluates it, and because of this we can also call NEP as student helping hand or student future calculator, because NEP evaluates the student and what subject the student is interested in the future, it helping.
Hello everyone, my name is Mahesh Khanna. I am final year BBA student from Parul University. Today I am going to talk about an important topic to India's youth, which is National Education Policy. NEP is a comprehensive framework adopted by Indian government to help India's youth to adopt necessary skills which are required for 21st century. Not only that, NEP has developed a holistic and multidisciplinary approach to transform Indian education system. It will bridge a gap between education and industry to create higher employability. It will help youths to acquire new skills like creativity, problem solving and critical thinking, which will help them to become a great leader of this world. So in the end I will say, let's embrace this change and acquire this opportunity. Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Mahesh Khanna. I am final year BBA student from Parul University. Today I am going to talk about an important topic to India's youth, which is National Education Policy. NEP is a comprehensive framework adopted by Indian government to help India's youth to adopt necessary skills which are required for 21st century. Not only that, NEP has developed a holistic and multidisciplinary approach to transform Indian education system. It will bridge a gap between education and industry to create higher employability. It will help youths to acquire new skills like creativity, problem solving and critical thinking, which will help them to become a great leader of this world. So in the end I will say, let's embrace this change and acquire this opportunity. Thank you.
How important is it for students to have a flexibility to choose their subject according to their interest? According to me, have a flexibility to choose their subject according to their interest plays a vital role in their academic, personal and professional growth. Because each and every student have their own way of learning, and providing them a flexibility to choose their subject according to their interest plays a vital role in their career opportunities. Because how easily they can understand their subject, they can easily perform on their subject according to their in their exams. Thank you.
मैं पहले गवर्नमेंट से धन्यवाद बोलना चाहती हूँ, क्योंकि उन लोगों ने मल्टीपल लैंग्वेजेस का जो पॉलिसी निकाला बहुत बेनिफिशियल है. जो स्टूडेंट्स रूरल एरिया से आते हैं वो लोग स्कूल और कॉलेजेस नहीं जा पाते, पर जब से ये ओन लैंग्वेजेस में आता है तब स्टूडेंट्स जो होते हैं वो फुल्ली कोर्स कर सकते हैं ऑनलाइन थ्रू और उनकी खुद की लैंग्वेज में से, और उन लोगों को पेरेंट्स भी हेल्प कर सकते हैं. तो जो करियर बनाना चाहते हैं तो वो इजीली करियर बना सकते हैं अपने इंटरेस्टेड सब्जेक्ट में. ये गवर्नमेंट ने बहुत अच्छी पॉलिसी की है और मैं धन्यवाद बोलना चाहती हूँ. पहले 5 लैंग्वेज अवेलेबल है ओन लैंग्वेजेस में, और ये जो ऑनलाइन कोर्सेज अवेलेबल है खुद की लैंग्वेज में. थैंक यू.
How important is it for students to have flexibility to choose the subjects they like? According to me, flexibility is very important for any individual, particularly for students, to choosing the subjects which they like. Because if they will get flexibility and if they will get to learn the subjects which they like, I think they will perform well and they can achieve more good grades in that subject. If they are having flexibility, then I don't think they will even fear for the examination, because if they like that subject, they will try to achieve it and they will try to attempt good marks and prove them towards subject and their curriculum, and it will be beneficial for them, and it will be also beneficial for our youth as they will study the things which they like. So it is very important to have flexibility in choosing the subjects. Thank you.
How have you benefited from digital learning through online learning platforms like NAPTEL or SWAYAM? Online learning platforms like NAPTEL or SWAYAM offer courses developed by renowned educational institutions and experts. This provides learners with access to high quality educational resources that may not be readily available in their local areas. Learners have the opportunity to develop and acquire new skills based on their knowledge and pursue their area of interest. Additionally, NAPTEL or SWAYAM offer courses and get their free certificates upon successful completion of their courses. These certificates can be very useful in their professional development and educational resources. Thank you.
Will NEP improve the education ecosystem in India?
The NEP recognizes the early childhood study, so it provides for students a strong foundation. The policy emphasizes the integration of technology learning process. Its aim to provide and promote digital literacy, online learning, and use to education technology tools and platform. Thank you.
Good. What does NEP means for India's youth? The NEP that will unveiled by our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi, it provides to unlock the potential of India's youth population. This will address the shortcoming of existence education policy and to create the liberal education policy that will help students to develop well-rounded personalities, etc. The NEP will completely overhaul the different model to India's ecosystem.
How will NEP improve the education ecosystem in India? NEP, that is National Education Policy, which was introduced in 2020 by our Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi, will reform the whole education system in India. It will help the students to gain more and more knowledge in all faculties of education. It will improve the teachers' professional development and to give the quality assurance of education to the whole students which are studying in higher education. It is a revolutionary policy for the India. Thank you.
Engineering courses have been available in multiple Indian languages. How is it beneficial for you? So, according to me, offering engineering courses in multiple Indian languages has the potential to increase accessibility, to increase comprehension and communication. It will act as a bridge between a rural-urban divide to share technical and educational knowledge together. It will promote more regional talent because they can communicate in their native language and for students and teachers. So collectively, we can say that offering engineering courses in multiple Indian languages will improve the Indian education system for betterment.
I would like to answer the question that how have we benefited from digital learning through online learning platforms. From my perspective, virtual learning platforms like NAPTEL or SWAYAM allows us to pursue coursework without commuting to the physical campus. It can help us to enhance our accountability. We can make our own customized learning environment while learning. And it is cost effective as well. Overall, digital learning through online platforms offers variety of course options, flexibility and potential to enhance learning experience in multiple ways. Thank you.
How will NEP improve Indian education ecosystem in India? NEP 2020 improves the transformation of India into a vibrant knowledge society, making both school and college education more holistic, flexible, suited to 21st century needs, and aimed at bringing the unique capabilities of each student. It also improves flexibility and choice, early childhood education, technology integration, teacher training and professional development, assessment reforms, higher education reforms, inclusion and equity. Thank you.
Good. How will the new education policy improve the education system? The first education policy was promulgated by Indira Gandhi in the year 1968. It was never changed since then. But this change ended in the year 2020 by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. It emphasizes a comprehensive approach which helps students to learn practically and improves employability. It allows students to choose from a wide range of subjects and reduces exam burden. The NEP.
Thank you.
Engineering courses have been made available in multiple Indian languages. How is it beneficial for you? In first phase, these courses were available in only 5 languages, which was Hindi, Marathi, Tamil, Telugu and Bengali from the year 2020 to 2021. But AICTE is creating online and offline contents in 11 different languages now, so which is making more beneficial for today's youth. It aims to impart technical education to students in their mother tongue or comfort zone so that they can grasp their fundas in more better way.
NAPL for Indian youth. NAPL is National Education Policy that was started by 29 July 2021 by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Singh Modi. And its main aim is to provide youth practical learning and to increase the digital literacy across India so that our youth can increase that knowledge by practical based learning. And also NAPL provides industry collaboration in job ready profession that increase the chances to get abroad and to collaboration with other masses to increase their overall progress in their overall domain. Thank you.
Engineering courses have been available in multiple Indian languages. How is it beneficial for you? So it has been beneficial in many several ways, such as it increases access to large number of students to pursue their academic interest. It enhances the understanding between the teacher and the student, and it builds up your more interest and enhances your career opportunities, your skills and every other thing related to studies. So national education policy has been helpful towards the students in this policy. Thank you.
You benefited from online learning platforms like NPTEL and SWAYAM. In my opinion, these platforms such as NPTEL and SWAYAM provide extensive resources for individuals like me who would like to self-learn at their own pace. And they provide resources for almost every single subject an individual could be interested in. Having these resources means that we can self-pace and dedicate enough time that we want to learn things that we want to learn, rather than the traditional system of learning. As for these resources, they are of high quality and provide enough guidance for us to want to explore further. Thank you.
For Indian first of all, NEP stands for the National Education Policy. It was introduced in the 2020. First, it was founded by Indira Gandhi in 1968. And new policy was founded in 2020 by Narendra Singh Modi. NEP, the basic aim of the NEP is to bring the significant change in the Indian education of Indian policy. Because the NEP gives some benefit of Indian youth like a holistic and flexible education system, etc. It also helps to develop the skill and thinking power. NEP also aims to reduce the burden of exam and promote a more include English to benefit. NEP gives a learning example and future prospect of Indian youth. NEP also holds the potential positivity impact from the Indian youth.
My name is Shaili Bhosle and I am from Parul University studying in IT department. So the answer to my question is, first, holistic and multidisciplinary education. It encourages integration of different subjects, promoting critical thinking, skills improvement, personal thinking, and problem-solving skills. Second is flexible curricula and skill development. It allows students to choose a wide range of subjects on the basis of interest and their skills and aptitude. Technology integration. It aims to leverage different online tools, resources, and portals, and also online trainings. Teacher training and professional development. It focuses on enhancing the quality of teaching by using online training programs. Thank you. My name is Tion Vanilla. I'm pursuing Tech in University. My name is Information and Technology. I will answer the question. The answer is multiple languages is beneficial or not for the students. So makes engineering education is accessible for large number of students. It enhances learning in native languages and improve overall academic performance of the students. As it is a preferred language, they can actively participate in all activities. Language barrier is the biggest problem of the students and for do their higher studies and and using this scheme it is easy for all to do their higher studies in their native languages.
Hello, my name is Deval Vadia. I am currently pursuing my BTech in IT from Parul University, Vadodara, Gujarat. Today I would like to share my ideas in which subjects I will choose as part of my ideal more disciplinary program from the subjects of course curriculum and why. Subjects I would like to choose is technology and digital legacy, global perspectives, as well as leadership and teamwork, ethics and social responsibility, data analysis and statistics, entrepreneurship and innovation, and communication and presentation skills, as well as critical thinking and problem solving. Also, I would like to choose a few more subjects as students will get more knowledge and their experience will be gaining by these subjects. Thank you.
Hello guys, this is Lokesh from Parul University. Currently pursuing BTech in IT. Today I want to add about the National Credit Framework, which is the initiative of the Indian government. So it works on choice of study. So it have varieties of courses so which student can choose according to their interest, and it have credit based system. So the students can get their grades according to their skills and according to their outcome. So and they can transfer the credits from one university or from one institution to the another institution, and the recognition of prior learning. So the students can mainly focus on the topics what they want to focus. So yeah, this is outcome based education. So there will be a lot of huge benefit for the student and like practice on education. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Arpita Galkami and is studying in third year electronics department from Parul University. According to my question, I not only talk about me but also different people residing in India at different places. India being diverse country, courses at different language will promote different language and culture among the student, and they will take eagerness to learn their native language. It will also help in study and remove language barrier and also make ease in study, which will promote education, which will increase the number of literate people among our society and also will promote education. Even a person from a village can have the access of the SWIM or NPTL through online and can also learn. So language will not be a barrier anymore and will also promote your culture. Thank you.
Hello, I am Aditya Vijay. Greetings to the respected authorities, and I am going to answer the question. Number 1, what does NEP means to India's youth? The National Education Policy (NEP) has the potential to transform the lives of India youth in many ways. Here are some of the key benefits that will help India's youth. Number 1, a more holistic and child-centered education promotes the overall development of the child, both academically and personally. This includes a focus on critical thinking, creativity, and problem-solving skills, as well as on physical and emotional well-being. A greater emphasis on vocational education and training. Number 2, the NEP also places a greater emphasis on vocational education and training, which will give India's youth the skills they need to succeed in 21st century workspace. Number 3, NEP also aims to make the education system more inclusive and equitable so that all the students have opportunities to succeed regardless of the background and those from disabilities or. Hello, I am Aditya Vijay and I am going to answer the question number 6. How important is it for students to have flexibility to choose subjects based on their interest? Number 1, increased motivation and engagement. When students are able to choose subjects that they are interested in, they are more likely to be motivated and engaged in deeper learning. Number 2, broader knowledge base. Number 3, enhanced critical thinking and problem solving skills. When students are able to choose subjects that they are interested in, they are more likely to be exposed to different perspectives and to learn how to think critically and solve problems. Number 4, increased self awareness and self directed learning. This will make students more successful learners, engaged, and motivated. Thank you.
How will NEP improve the educational ecosystem of India? NEP is national education policy proposed to provide quality and equitable education to all the children in India irrespective of their background. Students will no longer be graded on how well they remember information from the book, but on how well they use what they know to solve their problem in the real time. NEP improves or helps the students to learn their regional language. It also helps in developing the skills for their future jobs. NEP improves the teaching learning outcome by introducing the vocational education. NEP strongly emphasizes on teaching students crucial skills such as problem solving, creative and critical learning, digital literacy to aid them in becoming the key decision makers of tomorrow.
How did your internship experience, industry visit, make you job ready? National education policy has reformed our education system in many ways. According to the latest draft, the main agenda is not just bookish knowledge but also practical skills. Industrial visits and internship programs are big boosters to the new agenda. They are beneficial as they provide us opportunity to implement theoretical knowledge to the real world environment and develop skills like problem solving, time management and teamwork. Also they give us exposure to the dynamics, trends and practices of the industry. Also they help in establishing communication, connections and networks in our industry which are helpful in an individual's career. They also help an individual to develop work etiquettes and professionalism. So I will conclude that it helps an individual to develop its whole career and NEP new methods are very beneficial. Thank you.
NEP, National Education Policy in India, aims to improve the education system in several ways. NEP focuses on the overall development of a student, including intellectual, economical, social, and ethical growth. It promotes experiential learning, creativity, and critical thinking. It also allows students to choose subject based on their interests. NEP recognizes the importance of early childhood education and play-based learning. The policy also prioritizes teacher training and professional development to improve teaching practices. The successful implementation of this policy requires collaboration among the government, students, parents, teachers, and education institutes. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Jivan Marvin and I am from 5th semester Parul University. The collaboration of Indian Higher Educational Institute and the Foreign Higher Educational Institute includes 3 programs. The first one is dual degree program, another is joint degree program and the third one is training program. Under this training program, the student will be getting the opportunity to study in the foreign university and the 30% of the credit will be awarded. The certificates will be awarded by the Indian Institute and the foreign institute will be awarding a certificate. In the dual degree program, the student will be benefited by getting 2 degrees simultaneously, 1 degree from the Indian Institute and another degree from the foreign institute. And the last joint degree program, under this both the universities will design one curriculum and in that the student will be benefited by studying this program. This will help the student to learn and develop skills. Thank you.
My name is Kushal Dave, 5th Sem EC Parul University. The integration of Indian education, Indian traditional knowledge with the modern education system can bring several benefits in the addressing future challenges. The holistic education, the traditional knowledge often emphasize the holistic approach to education incorporate with physical, mental and the spiritual aspects of learning. In integrating this to the modern education will a comprehensive and well-rounded system and promoting a balance in the developing of individuals. The sustainable practice gives our traditional knowledge about this. Thank you.
Hello sir. As per NEP 2020, I would like to ask you that how will the NEP 2020 will improve the education system ecosystem in India?
As per NEP 2020, as we know that it is mainly focusing on the skill development
and enhancing the medical technologies with the help of critical thinking. So we are more focused on the critical thinking part. We are asking students, we are giving some guidelines to the students that students has to broadly think about that particular topic. As like in the previous, what we are doing, that we are spoon feeding maximum things. Students want us to spoon feed things, right? So now what we are doing, we are just giving them the topics and giving them the basic information about that, so that students can think more and more, and we can also find out the gaps in the education system and to improve them, so that major and multiple job opportunities can be provided to the students. And obviously this is going to improve the education system in a greater way in future as well.
Thank you.
3.
Hello ma'am. As per NEP 2020, I would like to ask one question, that how did your industrial visit and internship helps in your job?
Actually, it is more helpful to understand the real problems, to see the outside world exposure, to see the troubleshooting, because generally whatever we study in the books, the life is entirely different outside. When we start doing the practicals, we come to realize the real life problems. Yes. So that is the thing. And one more thing which I would like to add, that is networking. You will get connected with so many individuals, and it will be easier for you to get job in future.
Okay, thank you ma'am.
Hello ma'am. According to NEP 2020, how do you think ABC will provide value to the students in transferring their credits in different higher education institutions?
So the Academic Bank of Credits is a system in the NEP where it facilitates the transfer of students from one higher education institute to the other one by providing value to the students. The credits which are there in the one institute will be transferred to the other institute, and it helps in seamless mobility and flexibility of the student transfer process. It also helps in learning multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary aspects and subjects to the students, and it helps in easy transfer of credits which the students have earned from one institute to the other.
Hello everyone, this is Priyanshu Mishra, 5th semester Parul University. I would like to answer this question in this manner. Basically, the selection of the subjects depends on person to person desired goal from that curriculum. As we need to include these subjects, like first one is mathematics. It provides us logical reasoning and problem solving skills. The second one is computer science. As per the trending condition in this world, we need to acquire ourselves with the computer knowledge and languages to cope up with the corporate life. The third one is business and entrepreneurship. These improve our innovation skills and helps in our new startups at early age. The fourth one is communication. Communication. In this, individual knowledge doesn't matter that how he or she is educated. It depends on how he or she can communicate in public domain and express his feelings and knowledge. So, thank you.
Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to explain about the advantages of digital e-learning platform. Digital e-learning platforms such as Swayam, Study Web of Active Learning for Young Aspiring Minds, and NPTEL, National Program on Technology Advanced Learning, offer a wide range of online courses and educational resources in various fields. As the name suggests, they have many benefits. I will explain some of them here. Full-time access to materials, facilitates collaboration, better engagement for students, personalized learning, facilitates new digital learning strategies, prepared for work from anywhere and anytime, building peer communities, boosts accountability, and students' progress tracking is also available in these digital e-learning platforms. So, having these many benefits, a student can acquire as much as possible knowledge from these digital e-learning platforms.
Hello guys, this is Latiga. I am studying in Parul Institute of Engineering Technology. I am currently pursuing my BTech and I am in 7th semester final year. So today I will be addressing the topic NEPs mean for India's youth. So the beneficial points for NEPs. NEP is a national education policy which was declared by government in 2020. So it is beneficial to student will be the points of flexibility. The flexibility means that the student have freedom to choose their subject and explore their area, in which area they want to go for their future. And the second point will be skill development. This means students have more chance to develop their skill as compared to the current education policy. Then there is technology integration. It will be more technological in studies as compared to the current education system, and they will be provided more e-learning tools and digital platforms. Then there will be assessment reforms. Assessment reforms in the NEP. So that will be all. Thank you.
सुजल, तुम्हें पता है क्या, अगर हम आने वाले टाइम में हमारे नेटिव या फिर रीजनल लैंग्वेजेज में भी हमारे इंजीनियरिंग के कोर्स कंप्लीट कर सकेंगे, वो भी लीगली?
नहीं, वैसे मुझे पता नहीं है, बट हमारे लिए मतलब स्टूडेंट्स के लिए क्या बेनिफिट है इसमें?
बेनिफिट्स तो बहुत है। जैसे अगर हम हिंदी मीडियम से आ रहे हैं और इंग्लिश मीडियम में शिफ्ट हो गए इंजीनियरिंग, तो हमारे हिंदी मीडियम वालों के लिए हार्ड हो जाएगा। अगर वही इंजीनियरिंग अगर हिंदी मीडियम में अवेलेबल होगी तो हमारे लिए ईजी रहेगा और हमारे लिए अपॉर्चुनिटीज भी बढ़ेगी, जो एक अच्छी बात है हमारे लिए। फिर रहेगा कि लैंग्वेज एक्सपेंशन होगा, सब लोग एक दूसरे की लैंग्वेज सीखेंगे और जिसको जो लैंग्वेज में इंटरेस्ट होगा, जिसको बहुत अच्छे से आती होगी, वो लैंग्वेज में अपनी डिग्री खत्म कर पाएगा। फिर कल्चरल अंडरस्टैंडिंग बढ़ेगी हम स्टूडेंट्स या फिर ह्यूमंस के बीच में कि ये लैंग्वेजेस है, हमें इनकी रिस्पेक्ट करनी चाहिए, रिस्पेक्टिंग अदर कल्चर्स। फिर रही बात डेली लाइफ की, वो तो रहेगा ही। स्टार्टिंग में थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम्स हो सकती है, पर एक बार सब फ्लो में चल गया फिर सब ठीक हो सकता है।
ये कितना टाइम तक हो पाएगा या हो सकता है?
मतलब अभी तो कुछ फिक्स आया नहीं है, पर आने वाले 2-3 या फिर 3-4 सालों में ये मेथड अप्लाई हो जाएगी।
स्टार्ट।
I was reading an article about online platform learning like the NPTEL, and we have heard about it.
Yeah, ask me about it.
How have you benefit about from digital learning through online learning platform like Swayam or NPTEL?
Yeah, absolutely. Ever since I have started using online platforms like NPTEL and Swayam, my academic career has taken a whole new dimension. First of all, let's talk about the benefits. First comes flexibility. What's there not to talk about it? I can access high quality courses and their content anytime, anywhere. You know what that means? No more strict schedules. It also comes with collaborative learning, which means I can connect to my peers all over the world either through discussion forums or through virtual classrooms. It has been a rich and interactive experience. Digital learning has become a game changer. The certifications I earned through those online platforms have influenced my resume and enhanced my skill set. It has empowered us to take charge of our education, making it engaging and relevant to our life.
अरे ब्रो कैसे? एकदम बढ़िया, एकदम बैठा।
बढ़िया, सब बढ़िया। घर पे सब कैसे? बहुत अच्छा। आपके बच्चे वगैरह सभी सही है। तो एडमिशन हुआ बच्चों का? हाँ हो गया, स्टेट बोर्ड में डाला है। कौन से स्कूल में? बड़ौदा पब्लिक स्कूल। स्टेट बोर्ड क्यों?
हाँ भाभी, स्टेट बोर्ड से अच्छा ICSE बोर्ड है।
अच्छा,
और क्यों?
ICSE में पढ़ा हुआ बच्चा इंग्लिश एकदम फ्लुएंट बोलता है।
लेकिन NEP के हिसाब से प्राइमरी एजुकेशन जो है वो अपनी मदर टंग में ले तो अच्छा होता है। NEP क्या है? नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी।
एक काम करते हैं, इसके बारे में घर जाके बात करते हैं। चलो। NEP के बारे में क्या पता है?
अरे NEP मतलब नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी, जिसमें लिखा है कि प्राइमरी एजुकेशन हमें मातृभाषा में लेना चाहिए और जिसमें हम इंग्लिश भी पढ़ सकते हैं।
फिर वो मल्टीलिंगुअल एजुकेशन प्रोविजन वो भी उसी में था कुछ?
हाँ, वो उसमें ही आता है। ऐसा भी है? हाँ भाई, ऐसा है। नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी एक बार पढ़, जो फिर से भारत को विश्व गुरु बनाने जा रहा है।
हेलो फ्रेंड्स, मेरा नाम साद रुमिल है और मैं पारुल विश्वविद्यालय का छात्र हूँ। आज का हमारा सवाल है, NEP युवाओं के लिए क्या है? NEP एक राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति है जो कि भारत के शिक्षा के विकास के लिए एक व्यापक ढांचा है। इस नीति का लक्ष्य शिक्षा प्रणाली में महत्वपूर्ण बदलाव लाना है, जो भारत के युवाओं के प्रति कई उद्देश्य है। भारत के युवाओं के NEP के कुछ प्रमुख प्रभाव है, जैसे कि समग्र विकास। NEP छात्रों के सामाजिक, भावनात्मक और शारीरिक विकास पर ध्यान केंद्रित करके उनके समग्र विकास पर जोर देता है। इसका उद्देश्य संक्षिप्त शिक्षा प्रदान करना है जो कि युवाओं को केवल परीक्षाओं के लिए ही नहीं बल्कि जीवन के लिए तैयार करता है। वैश्विक एक्सपोजर NEP विदेशी संस्थानों, विनिमय कार्यक्रमों और ऑनलाइन पाठ्यक्रमों के साथ सहयोग को बढ़ावा देकर शिक्षा के अंतर्राष्ट्रीयकरण को प्रोत्साहित करता है। यह भारतीय युवाओं को वैश्विक प्रदर्शन प्रदान करेगा और उनके ज्ञान, कौशल और सांस्कृतिक समझ को बढ़ाएगा। कुल मिलाकर NEP का लक्ष्य भारत के शिक्षा प्रणाली को बदलना और युवाओं के अधिक समावेशी, लचीली और प्रासंगिक शिक्षा के साथ सशक्त बनना है, जो उन्हें 21वीं सदी की चुनौतियों और अवसरों के लिए तैयार कर सके। जय हिंद।
Hello, myself Sonal Nisad. I am from Parul University, PPT first year student. I am here to answer the question, how will NEP improve the education ecosystem of India? As our Prime Minister said, our youth should be skilled, confident, practical and calculative equation policy preparing the ground for this. The Indian ethos of education was multi-sectoral and the same approach was required in a new system with modern process. Highlighting the importance of research work, he asked from a lab and land attitude and also asked the institution to value practical experience and thank you.
Myself Apurva Pardeshi. I am from Parul Institute, student of BPT first year. I am here to answer the question, how will NEP improve the education ecosystem of India? As our Prime Minister said, our youth should be skilled, confident and practical and calculative. Education policy is preparing the ground for this. The Indian ethos of education was multi-sectoral and the same approach was required in the new system with modern process. Highlight the importance of research work. He asked for a lab to land attitude and also ask the institute value practical experience and field.
Hello, I am Krupali Kalal from FIBPT PIPTR. So I am going for answer the question of NEP. What does NEP mean for India's youth? NEP means National Education Policy. Additionally, a system that assesses a person's career planning for not only assists with career planning for students, but also with choosing the future courses and subjects they wish to study. Students who are more self-aware and who have strong connections between the educational and industrial sectors with produce a highly competent workforce that has a better capacity to spur economic progress. Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Niharika Jain. I am a student of Parul Institute Physiotherapy and Research. So today I will answer a question. What does NEP means for the Indian's youth? National Education Policy or NEP 2020 aims to transfer education while keeping the learner at the center. NEP 2020 is the biggest step in the right direction as its flow on the holistic development of a structure by encourage access, relevance, equity, quality and strong formation learning. Every student needs to work or skills like communication skills, presentation skill, etc. The name and objective of NEP are much focused on the holistic development of student. There is no proper separation between arts and science streams, between curricular and extracurricular courses, and between vocational and academic streams. NEP 2020 impacts will bring positive change in school education in India.
Having the flexibility to choose subjects is important for students for several reasons. Firstly, it allows students to explore their interests and passions. When students have the freedom to choose subjects that align with their personal interests, they are more likely to be motivated and engaged in their studies. This can lead to better academic performance and a more enjoyable learning experience. Secondly, allowing students to choose subjects gives them the opportunity to tailor their education to their future career goals. Different careers requires different skill sets and knowledge. So having the ability to choose subjects that are relevant to their desired career path can help students gain the necessary skills and knowledge they need for success in their chosen field. Furthermore, subject choice promotes individual and diversity among students. It recognizes that not all students learn or excel in the same areas and allows them to pursue their own unique paths of learning. This can foster a sense of independence and self-discovery, as well as promote a more inclusive educational environment where diverse perspectives and talents are valued. Overall, giving students the flexibility to choose subjects empowers them to take ownership of their education, follow their passions, and prepare themselves for future success in both academics and beyond. Thank you.
How important is it for students to have flexibility to choose subjects based on their interests?
Hello everyone. The NEP offers many ideas. One of them is to empower students through flexibility in the choice of subjects at secondary level. In the present system, students not only require good academic but also extracurricular, creative and communication expertise. Also, it leads to advancement of students in multiple regions, making them equipped for any career-based difficulties. The scheme not only enables students in increasing their focus and having rest intervals in between their hectic schedules, but also benefits them in acquiring new skills and not being limited just in the chosen stream. Thank you.
How important is it for students to have flexibility to choose subjects based on their interests?
Hello everyone. The NEP offers many ideas. One of them is to empower students through flexibility in the choice of subjects at secondary level. In the present system, students not only require good academic but also extracurricular, creative and communication expertise. Also, it leads to advancement of students in multiple regions, making them equipped for any career-based difficulties. The scheme not only enables students in increasing their focus and having rest intervals in between their hectic schedules, but also benefits them in acquiring new skills and not being limited just in the chosen stream. Thank you.
हेलो एवरीवन, माई सेल्फ हेली राठौर। मेरा आज का टॉपिक ये है कि चॉइस बेस्ड लर्निंग इंपॉर्टेंट क्यों है एज पर द स्टूडेंट्स। तो चॉइस बेस्ड लर्निंग एक बहुत पर्टिकुलर इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, क्योंकि स्टूडेंट्स को एजुकेशन पर्पस पे चॉइस फीलिंग नहीं मिलती है, बट अगर चॉइस फीलिंग मिलेगी तो वो उनका पर्टिकुलर इंटरेस्ट उन पे शो कर सकेंगे। और आज ज़्यादातर गवर्नमेंट्स को ऐसे ही एम्प्लॉयज़ की ज़रूरत है जो पर्टिकुलर स्किल्स में डेवलप्ड हो, पर्टिकुलर स्किल का टेक्निकल और फिजिकल सब टाइप का नॉलेज जानते हों। तो अगर वो चॉइस बेस्ड लर्निंग करेंगे तो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट गेन कर पाएंगे, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा नॉलेज गेन कर पाएंगे। तो वो बहुत बेनिफिशियल रहेगा हमारी सोसाइटी के लिए भी और हमारे इकोनॉमी के लिए भी। और ज़्यादातर जो गवर्नमेंट को जो इश्यूज़ हो रहे हैं, जैसे कि स्टूडेंट्स आर नॉट गेटिंग प्रॉपर एजुकेशन, प्रॉपर लर्निंग फॉर द पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट, तो ये इशू हट जाएगा, क्योंकि जिन बच्चों को जिसमें इंटरेस्ट होगा वो उसी सब्जेक्ट का चॉइस उसी सब्जेक्ट से पढ़ेंगे। तो ये बेटर रहेगा कि उससे हमारी एजुकेशन पॉलिसी, एजुकेशन सिस्टम भी बेनिफिशियल रहेगी, गवर्नमेंट को भी बेनिफिट्स रहेंगे और एज अ स्टूडेंट भी बेनिफिट रहेगा कि दे कैन सेटिस्फाई देमसेल्व्स। तो ये चॉइस बेस्ड लर्निंग इज़ द बेस्ट थिंग फॉर टुडेज एजुकेशन पॉलिसी। थैंक यू।
Why is this not getting in my head is a question I used to ask myself when I used to open my social science book. Frustration is bound to set in when you choose a career indifferently and later on realize that your interest in the subject matters. Today or even before, the students choose career based on what their peers have chosen, what their parents want them to be, or what the society wants them to be, a doctor, a lawyer or an engineer. What they do not realize in the rush to make a career decision is their interest matters in the subjects they choose. If you do not choose subjects based on your interest, you will end up in discontentment, morning blues, or even failure. So, in the end, I would like to conclude that choosing the career based on their interest is a good thing, because if studies, if enjoyed, is a pleasure, or otherwise it is a mundane labor. Thank you.
Start.
अरे सार्थक, बोल भाई क्या काम है? हाँ, मैं अभी ABCID के बारे में पढ़ रहा था, तो मैंने सोचा कि ABCID हमें हायर एजुकेशन में क्रेडिट ट्रांसफर के लिए क्यों यूज होता है, तो उसके बारे में तो कुछ बता सकता है मुझे?
हाँ, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल देख कि फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी और मोबिलिटी, तो एक ABCID हम प्रोवाइड करते हैं स्टूडेंट को, ताकि जो पढ़ाई के दरमियान फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी और मोबिलिटी हो वो उनकी पढ़ाई के दरमियान डिस्टर्ब ना हो सके। और फिर रिड्यूस दी कॉस्ट एंड टाइम, तो स्टूडेंट का जो टाइम है वो बचता है ABCID के दरमियान, और जो उसका स्टूडेंट पैसे खर्च करता है हायर एजुकेशन के लिए और सब, उसमें भी टाइम बचता है। अगर किसी स्टूडेंट ने कोर्स किया है और उसको दोबारा देखना है तो उसमें भी मदद करता है। फिर एबीसी सिस्टम है जो बूस्ट करता है एम्प्लॉयमेंट और कैरियर के लिए। समझ गया?
ओके, थैंक यू सर।
They have their own taxis and rickshaws. They have their own taxis and rickshaws. No, if we have a taxi or rickshaw, they register. We can register ourselves under Ola and pay. Right? So now what I'm trying to say is that if one person is facing a problem, that there is a number of problems in booking the cab services, right? For that I have to contact number of dealers, right? So that person is thinking that why not combining all this at one platform, and why not combine all this at one app? That's why he has created this Ola Uber, right? Same in Amazon. They have their own products. No. But in Amazon we get products from different companies at one platform. Right? So this is what about startup. So to generate any idea or to create some innovative thoughts, what is the key thing is, what is the key requirement? Key requirement is observation. Right? In a day-to-day life, we are observing lot many things. We young people are observing lot many things by facing number of issues, number of problems. So out of that problems, we just have to think that can it be converted into some idea? We can convert it into some innovative idea. What are the possible solutions for it? And then we can start some startup and all. And for that, you can contact or you can approach our EDC Center, Entrepreneurship Development Centre. And they will help you throughout the process. So the journey of Entrepreneurship Development Centre in Parul University was started in the year 2013. Then in 2015, the Entrepreneurship Development Centre was registered as the first time non-profit organization under the Startup Incubation Program. The journey was started in 2013 and in 2015 it was registered as a non-profit organization under Startup Incubation Program, and in 2016 they have started Startup Incubation Programs. That means if you have any innovative idea, if you have some idea in your mind and when you approach them, they will help you throughout the process, that is from idea to product and from product to startup. So they will help you throughout the process and they will also provide you the funding for it. So how can you approach them? There are two ways. You can directly go to Entrepreneurship Development Centre, which is located at the BPM building, ground floor. Right? And the second way is just go to the website of EDC, that is edc.paruluniversity.ac.in. In that there is a form to apply for your startup. You can fill that form and they will call you within a month. And the third option is you can claim to me. So I am an EDC coordinator of this faculty and I will help you out. Right? So now if you have any.
Hello everyone, my name is Dhruvi Sindha and I am from Parul University of Social Work. My question is, how will National Education Policy improve the education ecosystem of India? The National Education Policy 2023 is focused on creating a holistic application-based education system with a special emphasis on a skill development which will make the students future ready. Similarly, there are a lot of reforms and new developments which have been introduced by National Education Policy in the higher education sector. It has laid out the framework for a radical transformation in how education is offered, creating new opportunities for those involved in the field of education, while guaranteeing that every Indian child of school age has access to and receives a high quality equitable education. Thank you.
I am Ronald Dore from first year BPT from PIPTR Parul University, Vadodara. I am here to answer the question, how will NEP improve the educational ecosystem of India? As our Prime Minister once said, our youth should be skilled, confident, practical and calculated, and the educational policy is preparing the grounds for the same. The Indian ethos of education was multi-sectoral and the same approach was required in the new system with modern processes. Highlighting the importance of research work, he asked for her lab-to-land attitude and also asked the institutes to provide practical value and experiences for field work. In the field of alternative medicines as well, including Ayurveda, there was a need for evidence-based research. Subjects like the best possible use of country's demographic dividend, finding solutions to challenges and aging societies, cleanliness through waste recycling and climate changes will also provide a wide range of research opportunities. Thank you.
How important is it for students to have flexibility to choose their subject based on their interest?
Hello everyone. The NEP offers many ideas. One of them is to empower students through flexibility in the choice of subject at the secondary level. In the present system, students not only require good academics but also extracurricular activities, creative and communication expertise. Also, it leads to advancement of students in multiple regimens, making them equipped for any career-based difficulty. This scheme not only enables students in increasing their focus and having rest intervals in between their hectic study, but also benefits them in acquiring new skills and not being limited for their chosen subject. Thank you.
Hello, I am Muskan, student of Physiotherapy first year from Parul Institute of Physiotherapy and Research. Today I am going to answer one of the questions from NEP. How will NEP improve the education ecosystem of India? So NEP 2020 policy document has been created to bring transformational change in Indian school education. It's aimed to develop high quality and equitable education to all students. NEP 2020 impact also includes the change pedagogy, which is now 5+3+3+4. The impact of the new national education policy is also going to be teaching, training and assessment method of the students. Thank you. This is the answer of this question.
Hello, my name is Rahul Bhumika. I am physiotherapy student. हमारा क्वेश्चन ये है कि भारत के युवाओं के लिए एनईपी का मतलब क्या है। एनईपी का मतलब ये है न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी और वो 1986 में बनाई गई हुई राष्ट्रीय नीति है और अब 34 वर्षों के बाद इसमें बदलाव और यह नीति भाजपा के 2014 के चुनाव के घोषणा पत्र में शिक्षा नीति 2020 का वादा किया था। अब धीरे धीरे इस पे काम किया जा रहा है ताकि युवाओं को फायदेमंद साबित हो सके। भविष्य और नई चीज़ें सीखने के लिए ये पॉलिसी खूब फायदेमंद रही है। Thank you. Jai Hind.
Good afternoon. Myself Siddhimaru. I'm a physiotherapy student. My question is, how will NEP improve education ecosystem? The new education policy, sometimes called the NEP education system, provides a comprehensive framework for education at all levels, from higher education and post-vocational training and skill both in them. The policy is aligned with 2030 agendas, which aims to transform India's education system and make a country a global knowledge hub. The classic definition of primary and secondary education will also undergo a drastic change as the objectives change. Furthermore, the NEP process, the removal of the internal exam until the second grade, the introduction of semester in grade 12 and the clearance of a board exam at the end of grade 12.
How does your internship experience or industrial visit make you job ready?
First of all, the NEP 2020 aims to provide a holistic and a flexible learning experience to students by minimizing the school curriculum content and focusing on 21st century skills such as analytical and critical thinking, experimental learning and creativity. Internship experiences and industrial visits are valuable opportunities for individuals to gain practical knowledge and skills in a specific field or industries. For example, practical applications of knowledge, industrial exposure, skill development, networking, resume enhancement, professional growth. Overall, internship and industry visits provide a platform for experimental learning, helping individuals gain practical skills, making them more job ready upon graduation or when seeking employment.
How did your internship experience industry visit make you job ready?
The NEP 2020 aims to provide a holistic and flexible learning experience to students by minimizing the school curriculum content and focusing on 21st century skills such as analytical and critical thinking, experimental learning and creativity. Internship experience and industry visits are valuable opportunities to individuals to gain practical knowledge and skills in a specific field or industry. For example, practical application of knowledge, skill development, resume enhancement, professional growth. Overall, internships or an industry visit provide a platform for experimental learning, helping an individual gain practice skills. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Kanchan Jadhav, studying in Parul University in Physiotherapy Department. My question is how NEP 2020 will change the entire Indian education system. NEP stands for National Education Policy 2020, a policy which brings wonders in the education fundamental. It creates a drastic transformation in the life of many schools and college students by introducing creativity in experiments. Visualization and arts in the education implies the different age group of a child to perform the school lifespan. This concept derives the exact age stage on how a child should be provided a best quality education. The age group is mentioned as between 3 to 8 years old, between 8 to 11 years old, between 11 to 14 years old, and between 14 to 18 years old. Thank you.
It is extremely important for students to have the flexibility to choose the subjects based on their interests through choice-based learning. This approach allows students to become active participants in their education by selecting courses that align with their passion, strength, and future goals. By allowing students choice, we tap into their intrinsic motivation and desire to learn. When students are able to explore the topics that they are genuinely interested in, they are more likely to be focused, engaged, and driven to excel. This helps create a positive learning experience and encourages the independent thinking and fosters the love for lifelong learning.
Hello, my name is Prachi Vinod Kumawat and I am a student of Physiotherapy first year from Parul Institute of Physiotherapy and Research. So I chose a question which is how have you benefited from digital learning through online learning platform like Swayam and or NPTEL. So to know the answer of this question, we should know what is NPTEL. It is a national program on technology enhanced research. It is a quality Indian e-learning platform for university level science, technology, engineering, mathematics, STEM subjects. It is jointly developed by Indian Institute of Technology and Indian Institute of Science. IIT Madras machine learning courses are considered to be one of the best online sources for learning machines. One of the best benefits of NPTEL is comprehensive covering of a wide range of topic machine e-learning and is taught by well-known experts in the field, and this was all about my answer. Thank you.
The new education policy 2020 acts as a stepping stone for all the youth towards their multidisciplinary and comprehensive growth. According to the traditional Indian thoughts and philosophy, the pursuit of knowledge, wisdom and truth is the highest human purpose and leads to pride amongst the youth towards their rich and diverse culture. Not only it puts emphasis on the conceptual understanding but also helps to inculcate the ethical and human and constitutional values like courtesy, empathy, kindness, act of service, scientific temper, etc. It helps us youth to identify, recognize and foster our own unique capabilities and bring about a change in the educational system and put the best versions of ourselves out there as professionals, artisans and others. NEP serves the right to education by providing access to the quality education. Thank you. I am Sia Pravin Parsia, a student of Faculty of Management Studies, Parul University. ABC, that is Academic Bank of Credit, established by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology for easy transferring of credit. Validation of credit is done after the documentation related to the credit are submitted by the registered higher education institutes, that is HEIs, and not from the students for concise validation. The process of transfer of credit has become easier due to the credit transfer initiation request, and follow-ups on the same can be taken through view request. The total of 1.14 crore ABCIDs are generated till date according to the Ministry of Education. Any students who is dropout and is willing to re-enroll themselves in the same institutions or the other institutions which are registered can do so with ease of activities and no wastage of time, as the system of ABC retains the credit data for 7 long years.